For 2016, the Nissan Maxima is all new inside and out, from the ground up. It's got an all-new design, an all-new interior, and a lot of powertrain improvements over last year's model. Now recently I got a chance to test drive it. Real quick test drive. Here's what I found out. Design is the first thing that comes up here. It is indeed all new from the ground up, now over 2 inches longer and over an inch lower to the ground. It was a big hefty car before, and it still is. I don't usually opine about styling too much. I leave whether it's good or bad to you, but I will take you around it real fast with some highlights. The front end gets the more aggressive Nissan V-Motion grille, which is slowly making its way across their showroom. The headlights also get the boomerang design language with LED accents and HID main bulbs standard across the board. At the rear, the styling ovations continue with aggressively stretched taillights with Nissan's 4DSC logos embedded in them. This is a four-door sports car after all. And sporty is the new floating roof design appearance that Nissans are all seeming to adopt lately. It's a gimmick, but a distinctive one at that. Once behind the wheel, the new interior feels positively cavernous. The Platinum model I tested has some very nice diamond stitch leather seats, a design theme more often only found in more expensive cars. All through the cabin, you'll find high-quality soft trims, many with accent stitching that raise the bar quite a bit visually. The steering wheel has a flat bottom and even paddle shifters on the SR model, again, because this is a sports car. It's a comfortable place to be, though because of its size, you do sit down in the Maxima instead of on it. Shorter drivers, I might suggest take a good test drive and make sure that you can see well out of it. For me, at just under 6 feet tall, the view outward was mostly okay, except for the blind spots out back. Powering the new Maxima is a thoroughly massaged version of the 3.5-liter VQ Series V6, which is now up to 300 horsepower. It's a gem of an engine that's got gobs of smooth, refined power and a sound that's much improved over the previous version. It's so good, in fact, it made the Ward's 10 Best Engines list this year. What's not so great is the continuously variable transmission Nissan continues to ram down our throats. They call it Xtronic. They extol its virtues, its simulated shift points, and its sport mode. The paddle shifters let you play with it like it's a real transmission. The problem is, no matter how well you play this electric piano, it still isn't a real piano. If you want to make pure acoustic music with this car, you're going to be very disappointed. Why can't they just give us a real transmission and stop this CVT madness? Moving on, the chassis and handling does rescue this car for most day-to-day driving. It feels heavy and solid, the damping and springing nice and firm, and the steering reasonably well connected. The drive feels of quality, and while its weight is ever there, you can toss it around on a windy back road with confidence. So what's the takeaway here? The 2016 Nissan Maxima has a great new interior, an awesome new engine, and a chassis that likes to play if you can live with the CVT. At about $40,000 fully loaded like our Platinum tester, I think you'll either need to really love its styling or be a Nissan loyalist to not want to shop around first. Now I'll have a much more detailed review a little bit later down the road when I have more time with the vehicle, but until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive one, sometimes two cars every single week, plus we have a new video almost every single day, so there's always something new. So stay tuned.